Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to speak about another Chinese masterpiece. This is the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. It is only a few weeks since it has been introduced in the market. Today I'll tell you why this car is such a luxury SUV. The Chery Tiggo 9 SUV comes in two different variants. There's a petrol variant and a plug-in variant. The Tiggo 9 Ice is the petrol variant. It has two trim levels which are Pinnacle and Vanguard. Pinnacle is the two-wheel drive and the Vanguard is the all-wheel drive. On the other side you've got a Tiggo 9 plug-in variant. It also comes in two different trim levels which are the Pinnacle and Vanguard. The one that we are reviewing here is the Vanguard, which is an all-wheel drive. It is the one I'm going to review for you today. It ticks all the boxes concerning luxury, speed, power, space, advanced technology, convenience and style. That makes it one of the special SUVs in the Chinese market. Welcome to the review of the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. Fumi015 RPM is a YouTube channel dedicated to giving you the best car reviews. I present to you by the name Fumi. I am a former sales executive at BB Motors. If you simply want to be a smart shopper in the vehicle industry, you are in the right direction. Thank you for tuning in and please don't forget to subscribe. If you are confused by the CSH that you see on the Chery cars, it stands for Chery Super Hybrid. Not just a normal hybrid, but a very special kind of a plug-in hybrid. If you are wondering why they call it like that, the engine figures will explain and I'll outline them for you now. This Chery Tiggo 9 Vanguard plug-in hybrid has a 1.5 turbo petrol engine. It mixes with the electric motoring which makes it the dedicated hybrid engine. That will also use a 3 dedicated hybrid transmission. That being said, it comes with a power output of 115 kilowatts of engine and 240 kilowatts of electric motoring. Combined they will give you 455 kilowatts of power, which makes it one of the most powerful SUVs on the road. That is 2 times the maximum power of the likes of VW Golf R and the Civic Type R. Of course I'm not done. The engine produces 920 Newton meters of torque. That is 2 times the maximum torque on the BMW 320d M Sport, which produces 400 Newton meters of torque. That means you get twice that plus 120 Newton meters of torque. Now tell me, how powerful is this Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid? On top of that, it's an all-wheel drive. This kind of power will need extraordinary tires for the road. That is why it comes as standard with 20-inch Kumo tires as well as the alloy wheels that come in multi-spoke design. They absolutely look beautiful. What amazes me more about this car is the fuel consumption and the range. When the hybrid battery is not charged, you get 6.2 liters of fuel consumption. When it is fully charged, in 100 kilometers you are going to average around 1.4 liters. That is absolutely amazing. When it comes to the fuel range, 160 kilometers of fuel range is what you get in electric mode. When it is fully charged, you get 1400 kilometers of combined range. How about that? As standard, you get driving modes such as Eco, Standard, Sport, Sand, Mud and Snow. It is not an SUV for fun, it is more capable. The color that you're looking at is matte grey. You have 3 other colors to choose from. On the exterior features, you've got a welcome light that is so cool. Just pay attention to what it does. I love this. It activates itself as soon as you come closer to the car with the keys. LED daytime running lights and headlamps are as standard. You can manually adjust the height of these headlamps. Front parking sensors and the front view camera come as standard as well. You've got this LED fog lamp. I actually love the size of this front grille. It adds to the beauty of the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. On the side of the profile, you've got body colored exterior mirrors. They come with cameras underneath. They are also electrically adjustable, automatically foldable and also heated. Both the exterior mirrors come with a blind spot monitoring system. Chrome finishing on the borderline of the side windows is standard. Body colored pop-up door handles are also standard. They only come out when the vehicle is unlocked. Roof rails are standard alongside the panoramic sunroof. At the rear view of the vehicle, you still have the rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, and one thing about the rear view camera is that it combines with the ones on the exterior mirrors and also the one in the front of the vehicle. Together they form part of the 540-degree panoramic view. I hope you heard me well. No 360-degree, this is a 540-degree panoramic view. It's not the normal stuff. The LED high mount stop light is also standard alongside the rear end roof spoiler that makes the car to look more sporty. Tail lamps are also in LED. You also get dual fog lamps as standard. The tailgate is fully electric. You press the button and it will go up. Press the button to bring it back down. Everything that has to do with the exterior features is nothing other than what I've already told you. Let us now get into the cabin of this Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. Upon entering, you must remember this is a 7-seater SUV. It looks bigger from the outside, so it must be bigger in the inside. And once you open the doors, the truth is on sight. The cabin of this Chery Tiggo 9 Super Hybrid is very intelligent, spacious, advanced and more comfortable. For instance, to adjust the front seats, you have to use the dials on the door, just like in the Mercedes-Benz cars. And the quality of this door is too good to be true. There is so much leather everywhere. Only plastic down on the doorway, it doesn't really matter. By the way, it comes with the Sony sound system, which consists of 14 speakers. The bass is out of this world. For those who love amapiano, hip-hop music and house, you are very much covered in here. When it comes to the seats, this is the beginning of good things about the cabin. The driver's seat is 6-way electrically adjustable. That typically means up and down, backwards and forward, and the adjustment of the backrest backwards and forward. The front passenger seat is also the same, but where they differ is with the lumbar support, because the lumbar support is only for the driver's seat. However, both the driver's seat and front passenger seat are ventilated and heated. They also have a massaging function. It is very rare to hear of such features, especially for the front passenger seat as standard. What puzzles me even more is that the second row seats are also ventilated and heated. The cabin of the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid is not here to play. On the third row, it is just the normal seats, no ventilation nor heating. However, all of the seats in the cabin are wrapped with a full leather. In the second row, you can also adjust the seats. You can slide them backward or forward, more especially to allow for the passengers to enter the third row. There is so much headspace and leg room in here, even the tallest people will never struggle. The leg room and headspace were given enough room, more than what I would ask for. Front seats have got pockets behind them. That is more practical for the one seated in the second row. In total, there are 3 seats in the second row. However, I recommend 2 passengers in here because this middle seat is integrated with cup holders and an armrest. Coming onto the third row, it is much easier to get in here as well. Like I said, you basically slide forward the second row seats. You can even take them up so you can get easily into the third row. In the third row, you've got 2 armrests on the wheel arches. They also have cup holders. However, the panoramic sunroof doesn't cover in here. Ambient lighting is standard from the first to the second row. It is highly visible on the doors and dashboard. The steering wheel of this Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid is electrically adjusted. It can go up, down, towards you and forward. It is wrapped in leather and has multifunctional controls such as the intelligent voice command. You can command this vehicle to do whatever, it will do just that. To open the sunroof, for instance, "Hello Chery, please open the sunroof," it will definitely open the sunroof for you. Adaptive cruise control is also standard, as well as the heads-up display. One of the most important safety features that I love about this Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid is the driver monitoring system. And for those who don't know what the driver's monitoring system does, well, this is a system that is meant to improve safety by continuously tracking the driver's behavior and actions, as well as the driver's state, to prevent accidents caused by distraction or fatigue. It is positioned in front of the steering wheel. It has got cameras and sensors to detect signs of inattentiveness. Adding onto the safety features, this cabin comes as standard with 10 airbags, 2 airbags for the driver and front passenger, 2 front side airbags, 1 driver's knee airbag, 2 front row curtain airbags, 2 second row curtain airbags, and 1 center airbag. The driver and front passenger seat belts are height adjustable. There are adjustable sunshades for the second row windows. Another smartest thing that the Chinese have done is putting the gear knob on the right side of the steering wheel to allow for more space on the center console. There is no electronic parking brake for the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. The driver's seat belt coordinates as the safety feature as well as the parking brake. When the seat belt is not on, you will never move the vehicle. When it is on, the vehicle will be ready to move. There is no start button in here. You press the brake, the car is on, as long as the keys are in the cabin. So inside of here, there is no start button, no electronic parking brake. The driver's seat belt and the brake pedal are here to coordinate for all of that. On the instrument cluster, you get a 10.25-inch LCD screen, while on the infotainment display, you get a 15.6-inch LCD screen. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay come as standard. If you don't like some of the safety features, you can mingle through the infotainment screen and turn them off. On the center console, there is a center armrest that is wrapped in leather. You press the button to open it. Underneath, you find a storage. It is actually a deeper storage with a ventilation for your drinks. Moving further with the center console, you find twin cup holders. They actually have some gripping features in them. You also find the driving mode selector. The aircon controls are also found here. A cell phone tray with a fast wireless charging. Underneath the center console, you find a 12-volt socket, 1 USB-A port, as well as 1 USB-C fast charging port. There is an extra storage underneath this center console. Maybe you can put your phones in here as well. At the back of the center console, you get dual climatic controls and air vents, one USB-A port and one USB-C fast charging port. The amount of boot space that you find when all seats are in their upright position is not a lot, but if you fold the third row seats, you get a lot of space. If you also fold the second row seats, you will get more space than what you get in a lot of double cab bakkies. Up to so far, ladies and gentlemen, I think I covered everything you needed to know about the 2025 Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. It is time now that we speak about the price. This specific model, which is the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid Vanguard all-wheel drive, will set you at 989,900 rands. If you finance that in 6 years with zero deposit and zero balloon payment at an interest rate of 12%, your monthly installment is going to be 19,353 rands. That is absolutely not a lot of money compared to what you get in here. Honestly, if this Chery Tiggo 9 SUV was manufactured by the Germans, the price tag would be twice what you see on the screen. But this is just the Chery Tiggo 9 from the Chinese manufacturers. Don't call it cheaper because it is affordable. You are looking for an SUV with a lot of space, smart and intelligent cabin, extraordinary comfort. You want to ride like you're a member of parliament. Anything you can imagine in this cabin. Not forgetting that this SUV is faster than the internet in South Korea. All your answers are found on the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid is a masterpiece of artwork. I recommend it for all of those reasons. The cherry on top for this Chery Tiggo 9 plug-in hybrid is that it comes with a 7-year 200,000 kilometer vehicle warranty, as well as the 10-year 1 million kilometer engine warranty for the first owner. It also comes with a separate 10-year unlimited kilometer battery warranty that is actually for all plug-in hybrids in the Chery lineup. And lastly, you get a 7-year 90,000 kilometer service plan. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, share it with your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you name them. Tell them to subscribe because a lot of car content is coming. And just like that, we're out.